Hello and welcome back to the Eyes of Old Gaming channel. Thank you for joining me here. Today we start episode 13 of the Adventures of Darach.
So, as I was saying, the first thing to
And we
understand
begin
is
where
that
we
magic
left
is,
off
by its very
at the
nature,
College of
volatile
Winterhold.
and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm
I always
talking
thought
about
this was
is
kind of
mastery of magic.
not
It takes years,
done
if not decades,
quite as in-depth as they could have done, if that makes sense.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please.
I could imagine like a
This is
whole,
exactly what I'm
you know,
talking about.
learning,
Even
going
if
to the
possible,
College of Winterhold
or else disaster is
kind of
inevitable.
quest line.
We've just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet
Which I think
so
would be a
far.
lot of fun.
What do you think we should do?
I know I'm not a Harry Potter nerd.
That's so.
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right,
I know
let's
that
settle down.
the College
I
of
suppose
Winterhold
we
being
can try something.
expanded is probably
Continuing with our theme
a
of
Harry
safety,
Potter
we'll start with
fanboy's dream,
wards
but
of protective spells that block magic.
unfortunately, if you are a Harry
I'll
Potter
teach you
fan,
all
that
the
is
rules.
not
See
me.
if you can successfully use it to block spells. All right? Would you mind helping?
Nothing
with the
against
demonstration?
any of the fans
Are
of
you
Harry
familiar
Potter,
with
of course.
ward
You know,
spells?
you like what you like.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over. Please.
Go ahead and get our ward
Don't
equipped.
want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start.
I remember doing this quest once, and I was not a mage, and
I
so
think perhaps we're
my
going to
magic
begin
was
exploring
not.
some of the various applications of magic throughout history.
I didn't have enough magicka pool in order to actually hold the ward up for any length of time.
It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see.
I
what
think
awaits
maybe
us
it was
inside.
also kind of bugged
That's all for
because
now. Thank you.
he kept not doing it, right? So I had to wait and hold, and
Before you even ask,
It just
yes,
wasn't
I
working.
have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it.
Maybe later?
Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind. And no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
I guess so.
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
She seems to have a lot of anger.
Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
So what should we do? I think we're going to explore this Winterhold Restored mod a little bit. Just to have a look around. I am doing a video on Winterhold Restored, or it could be up already. If so, check that out. I'll leave a link for it.
Excellent.
Well, check it out if you're interested in the mod itself. Again, you're gonna see probably a bunch of it here anyway, so. I really do like the land mods. Basically anything that expands. The problem is if you have too many of them, at least in the main area, it tends to just add bugs to your game, right? I know, so for instance, if you have the Beyond Skyrim Bruma, that is typically not too bad, at least from my own experience. Maybe other people have some negative experiences. It's new. But from my experience, if you get a new land mod that actually loads in as a separate, like a new world space, it's typically not a problem. But things that change the existing, that tends to be more, add more strain on the system. Again, at least from my experience. I could be completely wrong. Maybe I've got that flipped around. Who knows? But so that's cool. So they've got some new stuff. Some new buildings. Got the giant pillars there. Those are cool. Just anything, I guess it's all like the ancient Nord aesthetic, which is pretty cool. Very Nordic looking houses and different structures. I guess this used to be more of a wall structure is the idea. Some outer defenses. Though who would try to invade and take this land? I don't know. We must protect our frozen wasteland. I guess the, what are they called? Snow elves, right? Falmer, but were they just called snow elves? I guess Falmer is their kind of golem-like state, but I don't know what their actual. I can't remember if they have a name, like Altmer, Dunmer, that kind of thing. Like for their like their natural state, or if it's just snow elves. Snowmer. I assume there's probably a name for them. That's kind of neat with all the statues here. Just adding something a little bit different. Have some reading material. Some new, what is this? New amulet. It's cool. Yeah, I'll just keep mine, I think. Very interesting stuff, though. So yeah, if you're interested in this this Winterhold Restored mod, like I said, I'm gonna put a link to the mod showcase video that I do for this. Like I said, I'm doing mod showcase videos for every mod in the game that I use here. At least if I can. Like if it's something that it's, you know, lampposts, then maybe not, because that could be a kind of a useless video, I think. Just, oh, here, look at the lamppost. Oh, there's another lamppost. Oh, guess what?
Yes?
Another lamppost.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Take care now.
Oh, that's cool. I like how there's a bunch of new shops here. It does make sense too. Like the college still exists. There's obviously still people like that Dark Elf and Khajiit and stuff that, like, there's still people coming to Winterhold to study and that kind of thing. So it only makes sense that you'd have shops, because if you have people coming in and out, and you know, so there's only 4 students, but still, you know, if you have 4 new students starting right then, you would imagine that they have an ongoing enrollment. See if we can get rid of any of our accumulated goods here.
Aye.
Yeah, I don't think there was any kind of a blacksmith at all before.
Yeah.
Now
Bow and
they've got
arrows for the mighty huntsman.
just about everything, I guess. I always like also these kind of mods. When I played Oblivion, I always wanted a mod. Wow, I wanted it in the vanilla game, but I always wanted something where you could take over Kvatch and rebuild it.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. Oh, did you need something?
Really, it's the
Some may
same
call
with
them Me, I call them treasures.
what is that? Helgen. I wish they had a... Well, I wish it was just in a vanilla game. It makes sense that it would be. Go back and take over Helgen. Could become the
What do you
Dragonborn
Can I help you?
town.
All right then. Yes? I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude.
Very creative
Others
names.
like you should think about applying.
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College.
Need something?
Oh, good.
What can I do for you?
There's also no such thing as a real bard class. Then again, I'm not sure if I would ever play as one. Probably not. Yeah. Like, it's fun to have those options, but that being said, I probably wouldn't take advantage of it, so I guess it doesn't really matter to me. Maybe for some other people who want to be bards, it's their dream to play The Elder Scrolls Bard Edition. Traveling the lands. Bringing song. I apologize for the weird cut there. My recording stopped for some reason.
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college. Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
A devious mission. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I had some weird recording issues there. I apologize for that. All right. So if anyone is looking to download the Winterhold Restored mod, I guess this is almost a showcase of it on its own. I hope this episode isn't too boring for people who aren't that interested in the mod itself.
Let me know. I might have it stored away.
I understand that's mostly what this is, so
I
is
give
a
special rates to members of the
is a
Beast
showcase
Guild.
of that.
Show me what you've got.
But I think it's interesting, so that's what we're doing.
Until next
And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry.
Yes? Take a look.
Hopefully, we can get to something that you prefer soon.
Until next time.
the road makes this one weary.
Just exploring all the different areas. This is neat. I'm. It is kind of weird that the Khajiits don't really have stationary or static shop locations in Skyrim at all. So it's kind of a neat addition in the coldest reaches of Skyrim, where no Khajiit would wish to travel. You find the one and only stationary merchant. Khajiit merchant. Now this is cool. Where does this... Okay. We'll go take a look. We'll go and see what's on down here. Some nice handy markers so I don't get lost. I think I can see it already. Some structures. Looks like a fishery. Docks. We'll check that out after. What's this guy
What
got?
do you need? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh, good. Interesting. Do I want that? I have to be careful with my gold, though. That's the only problem. I think I'm going to hold off for now. I do want it, but it's just maybe not worth it at this time. We can always come back. And I don't really know what that is.
All right then.
Maybe the dogs, actually. I think maybe that conjures the dogs. Wasn't that the name of the dog? That would be weird. Do they just stay with you forever, or is it a... Well, I should have paid more attention to the book, even though I stared at it for... Oh. Okay. So this one is a house we can't go into. This guy looks cool. He's like one of the skull.
Is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Yeah, I don't think that's a bug. I think it's just a house you can't actually enter. Which is weird. This is Skyrim, is it not? We can enter everything. But not that one house.
Need something?
Check this out. What is this?
Welcome. Let me know
Like
if you
a
want anything. Think I got a clean mug around
big
here
mead
somewhere?
hall.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the
So
wood
like a
you can chop.
typical tavern. Proprietor, I guess. Oh, this is glitchy. Whoa. That is giving me some weird... Okay, player's chest. So just be aware, this mod may not be as stable as I thought it was. I'm going to avoid that chest, because I don't want it to screw up my game. I'm not going to use it. No save bloats for me. I probably already have a ton of save
the
bloat.
college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages
Oh, well.
in burial crypt.
No good.
We'll just leave that and hope for the best. Hope that just by being in proximity of the chest, it didn't cause an issue. Perhaps I should... No, I'm not going to. I was thinking I might reload. Just in case. But we'll leave it. We'll roll the dice on this. Hope for the best. Quite an expansive dock area here. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So basically a bunch of skull type characters.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn. The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to hide.
Well, except for that Argonian.
All right then.
Yep, like I said, it's a very underused area. At least in vanilla. Then again, it is kind of just a frozen wasteland, so not much reason to go and live here. We'll check out this temple.
Need something?
I'm pretty sure this is the assets from that embassy, Thalmor embassy, which is cool. Like it's a neat structure. So I always thought they could have done more with those assets. So it's neat to see them being reused. They don't really get much use in the game, so. Let's see how it looks inside. Oh, that's cool. So you get a shrine.
Good afternoon.
Statue.
Need something?
I'm not really familiar with Junal, though. Is that, is that like from the old Nord pantheon, or is that a skull? Is that the skull where, what do you call that? Like, animal worshippers?
Yes.
I can't remember the name for that.
Yes?
There's a word for that.
Need something?
Make it quick.
Very cool temple, though. Must remember to keep fed. There isn't with the Creation Club survival. There's no water drinking though, which is kind of a missed opportunity. If anyone has familiarity with that mod, I think it's I need.
Spells and incantations.
It requires drinking as well, and it was actually pretty cool the way they did it. I don't use it though, because as much as I really enjoyed it, I find that the Creation Club stuff is just a lot more stable. Maybe less robust, but more stable, and doesn't break the game so much. Not that I am hating on the mods at all, but I guess Bethesda probably works to help implement the Creation Club stuff a little bit better, because they're making the profits off that, so just makes sense. I do have a mod to alter the survival Creation Club a little bit, just to give it some other, I guess, added survival immersion. But it's a much more lightweight mod, so helps to keep that strain from mods down. Nice to have a ore deposit there. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that sort of mini tour of Winterhold Restored. We should maybe get on with something now. It was a nice little kind of side thing, though. A side adventure. We just need to decide what exactly we're going to do here. See if there's any quests nearby. I'm thinking I want to start on the main quest, but could be a good idea to get some more of these side quests in, make some money. Yeah, I want to go to Iverstead and get this main quest going, but need some extra cash before I start taking like transport carts and stuff around. I find that the economy mod paired with the notice board here kind of gives it one of those old school RPG feels, like the what's a good comparison? Like those old, like party-based RPGs. The really old ones that they were kind of based on D&D, that kind of thing.
Of course.
Well, that gives us a bit of cash. And that's pretty close too. So we could probably do that. Stop in and see the Jarl before we head out.
Can I help you?
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that on?
What's your business here in Winterhold? It does. The college has caused enough problems. Don't need you or anyone else adding to them. If you're not here for the college,
I can't remember what
you've
side
little other reason
Winterhold
to
is
be in
on.
Winterhold at all. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages. Someday there'll be proof they
Except it's
caused the
been
great
restored.
collapse. Most of the city just dropping off. Look around you. They sit up there in their tower, doing... The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice. Winterhold has lost much of its history. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Another nice one to grab. Oh, it's a little farther away though.
Back as soon as you have the helm.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
Alright, well, I think that's a good place to end this one. And then we'll start back up in the next episode on our quest to, just our side quest here where we're delivering this letter. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, it was more of a, almost a Winterhold Restored mod showcase. But I hope that you did enjoy it, and that if you were interested in that mod, that it showed you if it's something that you're interested in going for. Definitely throw me a like on here if you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of different gaming videos, not just the Skyrim Let's Play here, but also different walkthroughs and game reviews, that sort of thing. So definitely would love to have you join the community. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, take care.